Welcome in.
Yes, good to be back.
Good to be back. Tracy and I had spent the past couple of weeks in Europe and Italy specifically, and we're back flying to Boston, Nantucket. We're going to watch Tigers tomorrow night in Boston, hopefully not crap the bed and not make the playoffs. And then we're going to go to Nantucket. Nantucket's, I've always wanted to go there because I used to watch the show Wings. That's where it was based out of, so I can kind of relive a little dream there.
Didn't know that.
Now you do. So our first airport that we're going to is just south of Boston. It's called Marshfield Municipal. It's about a 5,000 foot runway, or 4,000, sorry. And yeah, pretty much straight east. The weather's pretty good. There's going to be some IFR along the route, but we're going to be above all of it. Tops were about 6,000 feet, so let's catch our clearance.
Pontiac ground Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, IFR to Golf Hotel Golf.
Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, stand by, clearance on request.
So we should expect when he calls back for this, I got it mostly filled out here. We should get radar vectors as filed. We basically filed one fix outside the Bravo of Boston out there, and so it should be straightforward. 3,000, 9,000 after 10 minutes. We know Detroit's frequency, so we're really just looking for the squawk code from him. We can set these back at 50%. Check a couple things here while we're waiting.
Yeah, so I don't even know what, that's the airport code?
Yep, and then radar vectors as filed.
Which you said direct to this airport.
I had my flight plan that I filed was
Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, Pontiac ground, thanks for your patience. Cleared to Golf Hotel Golf Airport via radar vectors, and then as filed. Climb and maintain 3,000, expect 9,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.35, squawk 6021.
Cleared to Golf Hotel Golf, radar vectors as filed. 3,000, 9,000 after 10, 132.35, and 6021 for the squawk, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Sirius 4 Charlie Charlie, read back correct.
Okay, so you saw that I had all that filled out mostly because I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
When I filed my flight plan, they gave me as filed. So radar vectors means that whenever we leave a busier airport like this one, they're going to give me a heading to fly. I can't just take off and then immediately go that way. Detroit's going to have to vector me around. So that's what they say, radar vectors. They're looking at me on radar and they're vectoring me around. So generally, out of an airport like this, a Delta, you're going to get radar vectors. Any bigger airport, you're going to get radar vectors first. They're usually going to say fly runway heading and then contact departure. We're going to contact Detroit. They're going to say fly a heading 360. Then they're probably going to say, what's your on-course heading to Birdie? And our on-course heading there is 097. So that's always good to note before you leave. You got to know which way you're going to go. Because they want to say like, oh, I can turn this guy to the east. I'm fine. He's not going to be a conflict. And then our squawk code was 6021. So now we just go through this and make sure that we got everything loaded up. We've got our tower frequency. We've got our next frequency is Detroit. We've got our ground frequency that we're communicating on right now. And we've got our ATIS in there. Make sense? This is all IFR stuff. This is a lot, but
yeah,
at least you get an idea or picture of what's going on.
Ground Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, we are at Apogee. We've got Romeo ready to taxi.
Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, runway 27 left, taxi via Charlie. Advise tower IFR.
27 left via Charlie, will advise, 524 Charlie Charlie. Pontiac Tower, Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, we are holding short of 27 left, we are IFR.
Yeah, Tower, Sirius 221 off Lima, also holding short 27 left, IFR.
Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, Pontiac Tower, wind 2707, fly runway heading, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
27 left, clear for takeoff, runway heading, 524 Charlie Charlie.
So he
Sirius
was
221 Alpha Lima, Pontiac Tower, hold short runway 27 left.
Hold short 27 left, 221 off Lima.
all right. Land on, boost pump on. 27 left in the window and on the screen. Now we're just going to kind of monitor all of our engine stuff, make sure everything stays in the green as we reach it up here. We'll slowly add all that power. There's full power.
Tower, Diamond 723 Alpha Golf is 10 miles to the northeast, inbound full stop, IFR and Landing.
Diamond 723 Alpha Golf, Pontiac Tower, ident, report 2 miles northeast, right base, runway 27 right.
Right base 27 right, will report 3 Alpha Golf.
So this software up.
4 Charlie Charlie, contact Detroit Departure.
4 to Departure, 524 Charlie Charlie, same.
Direct to Jules.
Right turn, direct Jules, 4 Charlie, go.
600.
CAPS is available.
Detroit Departure, Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, 1700 climbing 3000, runway heading.
Number 524 Charlie Charlie, Detroit Departure. Radar contact, climb and maintain 4000.
Climb maintain 4000, 524 Charlie Charlie.
So he just still wants me on this same heading. He just wants to get me higher to probably get.
Number 4 Charlie Charlie, what's the on-course heading to Birdie from there?
It's 097, 4 Charlie Charlie.
You said 097?
Affirm.
November 4 Charlie Charlie, roger, turn right turn heading 070.
Right turn 070, 4 Charlie Charlie.
So right turn 070. This new software update's nice because if you're too rich, it comes up and shows you yellow. So that's when we lean it out. Remember, as we climb, we lean the mixture. This is like our fuel air mixture. As you climb, you have the air's less dense, so you need less fuel. Or the mixture between the fuel and the air needs to be leaner. So this new software update is nice because it really gives you a nice warning, like, oh, you're a little too rich. All right, let's go to our climb checklist here. Climb power set, flaps are up and they're verified. Leaning the mixture as required. Engine all looks good in the green. Fuel pump is on boost. Let's see how high we are above the airport already. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Almost 4,000 feet.
4 Charlie Charlie, turn right heading 090.
090, 4 Charlie Charlie.
So these are radar vectors. He's looking at me on radar and he's vectoring me around, right? So he's got arrivals and departures that are coming in and out. So he's got to keep me.
November 4 Charlie Charlie, climb and maintain 9,000.
Climb maintain at 9,000, 524 Charlie Charlie.
So once I was in a safe spot, he can climb me all the way up to what we
Yeah,
filed.
that's quick.
Yeah, it is quick today. And what do? We do flight level change and we set the airspeed we want to climb at. Flight level change, we set the airspeed.
Good morning, Departure, Sirius 221 off limit passing 1400 for 3000. 27 left.
I can't remember when you tell it to go up to 9,000. Does it
Will be full stop, crew track
like
525.
do it in
Cruiser
increments
525.
of like? Does it know how fast and slow?
Well, that's what we use flight level change for. So we set the air.
November 1 Alpha Lima,
We
turn
set
left
the
heading
altitude
180.
9,000,
Left 180,
and we
22
said
off limit.
climb at flight level change at an airspeed. So it's only going to climb as quick as we set it.
How do you know what to set it to?
Typically we climb at 120, and the reason you want to climb at 120 is to keep our engine is air cooled. If I climbed at 90 knots, the engine's running full power right now. It could get too hot. We don't want it to get too warm. So I climb, depending on the temperatures, like right now I could climb at 115 if I wanted to climb a little bit faster. But usually I'm 120, 115 to 120. The other mode for going is also vertical speed, but we only do that to go down. Because if we set vertical speed to go up, it could stall us. Because vertical speed, you're saying go up by 500 feet a minute.
November 4 Charlie Charlie cleared on course to Birdie.
On course to Birdie, 524 Charlie Charlie.
So it's going to be like almost no change. So now we set direct Birdie, and now instead of a heading mode, we go into nav mode. And we'll probably change like, what, 8 degrees, if that. So yeah, so we always climb and flight level change, and this is autopilot stuff, but it holds true if you're hand flying it. Climb and flight level change, we descend in vertical speed. Because again, if you thought about that, vertical speed, if we set 500 feet per minute, and we couldn't, like right now we're 800 feet per minute, but as we get higher, the air's thinner, we can't get that climb performance, you could climb yourself right into a stall. So this is dumb. This doesn't know stall. So that way, that's why we climb a flight level change, because we say, hey, I want to climb exactly at 115. I don't want to climb any faster or slower. That way I know I'm always going to be safe. I'm not going to stall. But my climb performance will decrease. Right? We're now, I was at 800, so you'll see as we get higher, it decreases. We just don't have the same performance. When we took off, we were at almost 100%. Now we're only at 79% performance. Air's thinner. We don't have as many molecules in there. It's not dense. That's why a turbo can help. A turbocharged, you're always getting the same amount of air. But actually, turbo down lower it doesn't have as good as performance as this. Up higher, it wins though. Or when you're flying into airports that have, low density altitude, or I should say high density altitude. So yeah, we're at 7,500. Our next thing we're going to be looking for is a switch over to Salford approach.
525, you want to hand us off to?
I think it's 119.6.
120.5, acre track 520.
Yeah, 119 or 6.
November 1 Alpha Lima, contact approach 134.3, good day.
34.3 for 22 Alpha Lima, good day.
So we got a decent little tailwind right now, which is good. It's about what
November
it was.
5 Charlie Foxtrot, contact approach on 118.95, good day.
1895, 5 Charlie Foxtrot.
So you can see at this power setting, like that's something we have to address, because at this power setting we burn all of our fuel. But we're not going to stay at this power setting. You see right now, if everything stayed the same, we'd only land with 5 gallons. That's no good. But when we get up and we lean the engine out more, that range will increase. Everything making sense as much as it can anyway.
November 4 Charlie Charlie, contact Selfridge approach 119.6, good day.
19.6, 4 Charlie Charlie, good day.
Want to do the check-in? No, not right now. What would you say in the check-in right now?
I would say who we are.
Who we are.
Well, it's just 924 Charlie Charlie at 9,000.
Well, first,
Where we are.
First, who you're talking to.
Oh.
Salvage approach.
Salvage, okay.
524 Charlie Charlie, 9,000. That's what I said. This kind of helps you. Salvage approach. 524 Charlie Charlie, 9,000.
Oh, yep.
Now, if we were, I'm giving it a minute before I check in, because there's really, he knows I'm coming. So I'm going to wait till I climb.
Oh.
Because otherwise I'd say 8,800 climbing 9,000, but we're 100 feet away.
No, I'll do it.
I'm just going to wait till we get to 9,000.
Okay.
So now you check in, you hold down.
Yep.
Salvage approach. Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, 9,000.
I have to say Cirrus? Cirrus?
You don't have to. But
oh, you do?
Yeah, I always do.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and check in with them. Salvage approach, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, 9,000.
Did you say Cirrus approach?
No, Salvage approach.
No, I know, but then after you just say Cirrus
524 Charlie Charlie, 9,000.
9,000.
Yeah, I'll usually say niner. Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know.
You could say 9,000, but 9,000 is cooler. Mic real close to your bump. Go ahead and check in.
Selfridge approach, Cirrus 9.
South approach, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie 9,000.
524 Charlie Charlie, Selfish approach, selfish altimeters 2988.
2988 for Charlie Charlie.
I'm rusty.
Yeah.
Uh,
you were saying you were saying Cirrus 9,000.
All right, so it'd be Selfridge approach, Cirrus N524 Charlie Charlie 9,000. No, Cirrus
Yeah, you could say.
N. What?
Yeah.
N5.
No,
What?
November. Yeah, you wouldn't say N.
Oh, November.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
if we're in the U.S., I mean, I
No.
leave that out. I mean, sometimes I say it. Like when we check in with Canada, I'll say it. November 524 Charlie Charlie.
Yeah,
So sometimes I'll say Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. Sometimes I'll say November 524 Charlie Charlie. Sometimes if they address me with 4 Charlie Charlie, I'll just say 4 Charlie Charlie.
Yeah, I feel like last time I was just
Yeah.
like 524, or I said.
Yeah, you could say that.
Five-
Hey, I mean,
But I felt like you're switching.
if you
it
want to
up a
be like
lot.
super proper,
Yeah.
you'd say November 524 Charlie
Cirrus,
Charlie.
November 5.
Cirrus November 524 Charlie Charlie. That way they know you're tight, but you can
Yeah.
confirm it.
Niner
9,000. So 9,000, you say niner just so they don't get confused at
You ever say fiver?
fiver. I don't.
Niner. It's only niner.
Niner. Fife. They'll say fife. Tree instead of 3. They'll say tree.
What?
What? Just so you don't get confused and mix it up with something else. I don't
Yeah.
generally do that. When you're at higher altitudes like 11,000, you'll say, a lot of times they'll say 11,000. You hear airline guys do that.
Wow, I messed that one up.
Yeah, you botched it. You botched it. All right, well, right now it says the wind's kind of more north, but it's going to be switching as let's look at the weather here. Oh, man, they got me this new update has got me all screwed up. I don't like I want to see my track up or north up. Thank you very much. And let's look at, I mean, everything's turned off right now. We got winds aloft. Where's my little wind bars? Oh, it's at surface, that's why. Let's go 9,000 feet. Yeah, so you see the wind right now is mostly from the north, 355. You can see that by these bars, these wind vanes. And as we get further here, the wind's going to be directly on our tail. Remember, those point in the direction the wind's coming from. And the little hash mark is every 10 knots. So you can see right here, it's going to be on our tail at 20 knots. That's good. Got a little bit of rain over there. Let's see what echo tops. So we might be kind of like have a little clouds to deal with when we get a little bit further east. But right now it's saying 3 hours, 2 minutes. Our fuel burn is much better now that we're leaned out. You see, now we're going to land with 43 gallons. Remember on the climb, we were going to land with 5. That's the difference between leaning out, right? We're only burning 13 gallons an hour now at 60% power. That's about the best we can do at 9,000 feet. We only get about 68% power. I've got it at full power. There's no more we can get. Well, without burning more fuel, I could go up to burning rich a peak, and now I'm getting 75% power. But there's really, I mean, we're going to pick up maybe 10 knots. For our purposes, we're not in a hurry. Might as well save some fuel. I'd rather land with like some extra fuel. A lot of it. But you can see we can fly all the way to Quebec, even further, all the way to the very tip of Maine, or even further. See that? All right. That was about 20 minutes of recording. Let's do our cruise checklist. Fuel pumps on, cruise power set, mixture's leaned, engine looks good, fuel quantity is is switching and good.
A lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
God.
It is. It is,
Yeah.
but it isn't. It's just like anything else. It slows down. We'll turn it back on if something interesting happens. We are descending to, we're kind of going quick because he gave me an instruction to descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
November 524 Charlie Charlie, contact Boston approach 124.4.
24-4, 4 Charlie Charlie, yep.
Good day.
We're with you at 2,800 feet.
He gave me a crossing restriction of lobby at 6,000.
1 kilo approach. Good afternoon. Altimeter 2976.
976, 901 kilo.
November 1, Mike Bravo, contact
Could be bumpy through here.
18.5. Have a nice day.
18.5, good day to you, 531 Mike Bravo.
Slow up a little bit.
Boston approach, Sirius 524 Charlie Charlie, 8,700, descending 6,000.
Possibly 2 aircraft called at once. November 524 Charlie Charlie, Boston approach. Altimeter 2976. Say altitude leaving.
76, leaving 8,500.
4 Charlie Charlie, thank you. Just fly heading 100 vectors for Marshfield.
100 on heading, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Approach warrior 8365 Zulu, 2,000 feet direct Beverly.
Ears are popping.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, well, we're going down at 1,000 feet per minute.
And who is on course to Beverly?
We were at 11,000 feet. He's like, I need you at 6,000 in lobby. This fix. And I was like, all right, yeah, we can do it, but ears are going to pop.
We're A365 Zulu, Boston approach. Roger, squawk 5151.
11825, good check, 471.
Talking to Boston approach, I'll turn you on. He's nice and busy.
Okay.
Afternoon, Boston, Pat 928 with you, level at 5,000 with Quebec.
Pat 928, Boston approach, Bedford altimeter 2975, expect visual approach on way 29er.
Visual approach 2975, American 928, American, Pat 928.
Pat 928, flighting at 050 vectors for the visual approach on way 29er.
050 for vectors, Pat 928.
Number 65 Zulu, you radar contact 7 miles northeast of Fitchburg Airport and say the aircraft type.
So he put me on a heading right now, and he might actually fly us right over the airport.
Warrior 65 Zulu, Roger, Beverly, altimeter 2974.
You see where we got to go.
8365.
Okay.
Charlie, turn right, heading 130.
130, 524 Charlie Charlie.
So, no, he's not.
Pat 928, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Pat 928.
He's at 212, turn right, heading 050. He's at 212, turn right, heading 050.
Alright, right 050, exit at 212.
Here's 4 Charlie Charlie, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend maintain 5,000, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Pat 928, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, Pat 928.
He's at 212, turn right, heading 110, Bedford Airport, out of the turn, 2 o'clock, 6 miles.
Alright, right 110 and field side exit at 212.
He's at 212, cleared visual approach, runway 29er, contact Bedford Tower, 118.5, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for the help.
Okay, cleared for the visual, runway 29er over the tower, 18.5, exit at 212, see you.
See ya. Here's 4 Charlie Charlie, turn right heading of 160, advise when you have the weather and NOTAMs at Marshfield Airport with the approach request.
160 on the heading, we have the weather and NOTAMs will be visual.
Before Charlie Charlie, you can expect visual approach at Marshfield and descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend maintain 4,000, we'll expect a visual for Charlie Charlie.
So the NOTAMs at this airport, the only thing that was really important is they got a ton of taxiways closed. It was a little hard to follow, but from what I could tell, so they said taxiway Alpha 200 feet from the northeast is closed, taxiway Bravo is closed, taxiway Alpha between Bravo and Alpha is...
Charlie Charlie, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend maintain 3,000 for Charlie Charlie.
At 928, descend and maintain 1,000.
So basically, it sounds like the only taxiway you can use is Charlie and Alpha. That's the way they note them read. So my thought on that was the winds right now are just kind of shifting around. Let's look to see if it's updated at all. We still can't get the weather through the radio. But ADS-B weather, that was about 15 minutes ago, the wind's light and variable. So if that's the case, we're just going to overfly the field and land on 2-4. Kind of go across the field and do what we kind of typically do. But once we get a little closer, this rate, when we listen to the radio, it updates the wind every minute.
090, Pat 928.
Yeah, that did a number on my ears for sure. So we're still quite a ways out here. Still 40 miles away.
And Cirrus 4, Charlie, Charlie, I'm showing a couple NOTAMs reference some taxiway closures, and I'm also showing that the main ramp is closed. Are you aware of those?
Yeah, copied all of that. 524 Charlie, Charlie.
Okay, just want to make sure, thanks.
See that? He was making sure that we knew about those NOTAMs. It's nice that they do that. I think they have to.
Yeah.
Cirrus 4, Charlie, Charlie, turn right heading 180 to vector around traffic. Contact approach 120.6.
180 and 120.6, 524 Charlie, Charlie.
At 928, you're following the Challenger 1 at 2 o'clock.
Approach Cirrus 524 Charlie, Charlie, descending 3,000, 180 on the heading.
Number 524 Charlie, Charlie, Boston, approach Boston altimeter 2976.
76.
Envoy 3883, contact approach 126.5.
26.5, Envoy 3883.
So he's probably just going to get us a little south of their airspace there, and then turn us to the east. You see the purple line was where we need to go, and we're just flying south. He had me vectored for traffic, but now I'm sure he's just getting me around this airspace. And
Number 4 Charlie, Charlie, turn left heading 140.
140 for Charlie, Charlie.
that just what we were expecting. Always trying to be anticipating what he's, you know.
Delta 2283, contact Boston Center 128.75.
It's a pretty uneventful flight. We've been in the air for 3 hours and 20 minutes. It's not bad. All the way from Michigan to the furthest end of Boston you can go, or Massachusetts.
Buffalo, Care 5682, 5.3, climb at 14,000.
Got plenty of fuel.
5682 Boston approach.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
No. But we had mostly a 20-knot tailwind the whole way. Going westbound, we're not going to have that help. You almost never have a tailwind going west. But there's a big ridge of high pressure. Remember we talked about those prog charts and we looked at what the weather's going to be like. So the winds will be very light. We won't have 20 knots or 30 knots that we're beaten into, but it probably won't be helping. So we're going to be looking for a little town. If you look at the
Boston, Spring City 10, descending
the 3D view here, you can see we're kind of coming in at this angle.
And what's that called?
So we'll be looking for this little town and this little, or this little group of buildings.
We'll expect that.
Yep.
You can see that? We're
Yeah.
coming at this angle and we're going to overfly midfield and make a left downwind for runway 24. Unless we get an update on the winds, and the winds are coming from, you know, they're kind of light and variable. Pattern altitude here is about 1,000 feet because the field elevation is 9 feet, where ours is 980 feet. This is 9 feet. Down here it shows you destination elevation. There's a guy, he's probably...
Charlie, Charlie, traffic 12 to 1 o'clock mile northbound altitude indicates 1,200.
Have the traffic inside 4 Charlie, Charlie.
Roger.
You see it? It looks like a helicopter right there at 1 o'clock.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, low, 2 miles.
I was like, I knew there had to be a helicopter that low. Yeah, we got them there. Okay, landing lane on. Boost pumps on, altimeter set. Fuel quantity's good, it's on. They're about equal. Mixture set, seat backs, yours good, your seat belt's on. Brake pressure feels good.
12.5 for 5,000 on the Roebuck. Information Quebec.
Pier 95 Boston approach.
Yep. Okay, he's good and clear.
JetBlue 24 Boston approach, expect ILS 22 left.
ILS 22 left, JetBlue 2924.
Number 4 Charlie, Marshfield Airport, 12 o'clock, 10 miles.
We have the field in sight. We'll cancel IFR 4 Charlie.
4 Charlie, IFR cancellation received, squawk VFR, change advisory.
Squawk VFR, 524 Charlie.
All right, VFR.
How do you have the field in sight?
It's right. You see there's like a white dot,
Yeah.
and then just past it, it's the opening.
Okay.
Minuteman traffic, Cherokee 7.
Broken at 5,500. Temperature 24 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 297. 6 inches of mercury. Remark.
10 miles to the west. We'll be landing to a right downwind for 25. Provincetown.
Provincetown.
Marshfield Municipal, North Harlow Field. Automated weather observations 184 Zulu. Wind varying at 3 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions broken at 4,000 and broken at 5,500. Temperature 24 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 297.
Filter to our upwind 36.
Marshfield traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie, we're 7 miles to the west. Inbound, we're going to enter a left downwind for runway 6, Marshfield.
So the winds were light and variable, so we're switching it up. We're just going to enter a left downwind for runway 6.
Altitude.
Okay, it's 1,000 feet.
Provincetown traffic, Skyline.
Minimums.
425, Provincetown.
Yeah, now I can see all those taxiway closures now.
And orange traffic, please use caution to be skydiving in about another minute from 13,000 feet and below. Over orange, and there's currently skydiving going on right now. This could be around 6,000 feet at orange.
Little low, little slow on that approach though, or like the whole pattern, but